And how you do that is the reaction button. There's a little heart button on mine. And then if you click that, it lets you raise your hand. So we're going to do that in just a minute. But I want to say a huge, 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 huge and massive congratulations to every single person that has qualified in the double qualifier week for Punta Cana. There is so many. I'm not even going to begin to try to name them, but man, you guys really showed up and showed out for that. And I am incredibly proud. I'm inspired. I'm impressed. It's exciting to see so many people saying, yes, number one, yes, I'm going to make the decision to be there. I'm going to pay my $50 and then I'm going to go for it. And so to watch everyone really just come together and encourage each other and shout each other out this week and get into the system and utilize the tools, and to watch one after the other, get qualified. I mean, Danielle, holy crap, like her whole trip is paid for. She's like winning all the things. There's so many people that got the VIP dinner, that got the wealth mastermind. So congratulations, you guys. We are super pumped for you. And we can't wait to see more and more of you on the beaches in Punta Cana with us. So there's still time. Is Cindy on? I think she said she was going to be on. Danielle, I don't know if she's on, but I believe that we're going to, I don't want to say this wrong. I believe we're going to continue with the double qualifier. So if not, well, I just made a decision. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, we're going to continue with the double qualifier. We want you guys to think about one more thing. Let's say you qualified at manager, right? That's amazing. You're there. You qualified for the trip. I'm going to encourage you not to stop there. Okay. Yes, you earned your way to go on the trip, but how incredibly massive and fun would it be for you to earn the incentives? What if you earned a seat at that VIP dinner? What if you earned a seat at the wealth mastermind with the owner of his company? Darren is like, I don't know, a verified billionaire, something like that, like crazy. This man does not have to run a company. He does not need to be doing what he's doing, but his heart says he does. And he's so much about service, him and his wife, and he's going to give of his time to teach us some of those things that he's learned along the way. And I don't know about you, but like, I am so excited about that, even more so than being on the beach. I want to take that in. So I'm going to encourage every single person that's already qualified, don't stop. Don't stop and say, okay, I'm going. Keep going. Keep reaching that next level, because we want you at that dinner. We want you at that wealth mastermind, because it will change your life. Lindsay talks about all the time. She went to an event. And she sat next to like a multi-millionaire in the industry, and it radically changed her life. It shifted everything. So imagine you've earned the trip, right? Imagine you push a little bit further. You help a few more people, and you're at the table with Darren, and you listen to something and it clicks. And next year, you're making the income that you have on that goal, that dream board. Can you imagine that? I want you to imagine that. I want you to feel that. So I want you to keep continuing to help people. I want you to keep doing the do and earn those incentives. Don't just stop at earning the trip. I know Donna and I talk a lot. We talk weekly about what we're doing in our business. We're encouraging each other, and we're running together, and we are doing the same thing. We're like, let's not stop. Like, we earned the trip, but like, let's do all the things. Let's continue to help a lot of people on our team earn the trip, right? And when we do that, when we go out and help one more person get to Punta Cana, guess what? We're going to probably get our trip paid for. We're going to hit our goals while we're helping everyone else reach their goals. And I have to shout out Ashley Riddle, because she is the definition of setting a goal and aligning her activities to reach that goal. Y'all, Ashley, if you don't know Ashley, she is a firecracker, right? She's been in the industry for, 8 or 9 years. She is just proficient at follow-up and at reaching out in scripts. And y'all, she set a goal last week. She's like, you know what? I haven't earned the trip yet, and I really want to go, and I want to do it as officer. And I said, let's go, right? So she set the goal, and then Friday came, and she was just shy of that goal, okay? Listen, she didn't say, oh, well, I'll get it next week. She was like, heck no, I'm doubling down. I don't care if it's Mother's Day weekend. I have a team to help. I have customers that want to do the body balance challenge. She went all in on her activity. You guys, she did thousands of dollars. I want you to hear this. Thousands of dollars over the weekend in personal sales. How and why? She reached out to her people that were already in her back office, people that were already on the drops. She's like, I'm going to do the do. I'm going to use the system. I'm going to put the scripts out there, and I'm going to show people they want the 4-pack for free shipping, and they want to do the balance. She consistently did that all weekend, and she absolutely crushed the goal. Not only is she going as an officer, she's got the VIP dinner, she's got the wealth mastermind, and it was because she made a decision. She was like, I'm doing it. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep helping people. And she did all weekend long, and now she hit the goal. She went past the goal, like well past the goal. So you guys give Ashley some love. That is the true definition of having your goals, setting a goals, but making sure your activities, right? What you're doing every day match. They're like magnets together. And that's how you reach those goals, is when your activity matches. So congratulations, Ashley. Huge, huge, huge. Absolutely impressed by you. All right. So you guys, IPAs. What else is happening this week? Body Balance Challenge. Everybody get registered. If you got registered, drop a fire in the chat. Drop a fire. I hope you guys got registered. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you can continue to register today until, I want to say, is it 11 or something? You have till today, okay? If you haven't registered, I want you to think about this. Number one thing that you have to do to be successful in this industry is be a product of your product. You have to walk the talk. Everybody believe that? So if you haven't signed up, I would ask yourself why. Whatever the goal is, I didn't need to lose weight. I was already at my goal weight. I was celebrating, I was maintaining, I was doing great. But I thought, you know what? If I want my customers or I want new people to get on this challenge, then I better get my buns on the challenge too, whatever that looked like for me. And it did look different for me, but I decided to go for the fitness challenge, right? I won $1,000. I won the challenge. I wasn't even going to do it, right? I wasn't even going to put myself out there to do it. And never in a million years. But I said, if I want my people to do it, then I've got to do it. So I would challenge you, if you have not yet signed up, you got to do it, right? Whatever it looks like for you. You don't have to be perfect. It's just 28 days of consistent use of the products, being accountable, cheering people on, getting excited, and you're going to draw attention to that, and people are going to want to do it with you. So that's number one. Do the challenge yourself, and then go out and reach out today. The last day we have to register people. Go do what Ashley did. If someone bought a box of drops and they never bought again, maybe they just weren't consistent because they felt discouraged or they couldn't stay consistent. Do you know what these challenges are great for? Helping people stay consistent. It's the cheerleading. It's the, hey, if you can do it, I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. It's the, oh, I got to check into that Zoom, so I better get my water, right? It's like that accountability factor. People want to win. They want to be successful, but they sometimes just need a little bit of encouragement. This is the perfect opportunity that Partner Co is giving us. They're giving us, we don't have to run it, you guys. They're running it. That's the fabulous thing about it. So go get your people in on the challenge. Go reach out to everyone who is a retail customer and never bought again. We have scripts. It will tell you what to say. Hey, I know you bought the drops, but I know you struggle with consistency. I think I have an option for you this time that will help you be consistent. Would you like to join me in the Body Balance Challenge? You're going to get this, this, this. It's easy, right? It's very simple. You just have to actually go send the script. People want to join you. You just have to give them the opportunity to, okay? So I encourage you to do that today for sure. Get in yourself and then go get a few more people on the challenge. Not only will that help people, you're creating impact, but you're also building your business at the same time. That's the beautiful thing about these things. All right, enough of that. We've got, I know Adela was first. If you don't have your hand raised, I want you to stop and think right now for the next 15 seconds. What have I done in the past week that's moved my business forward? Did I have someone buy drops for me? Did I get an order of Advantage? Did I follow up and someone started the challenge? Whatever it is, think about it, and I want you to raise your hand and share it, because someone on this IPA this morning needs to hear it. They want to have that support. They want to have that encouragement to say, man, if Donna can do it, I can do it. If Katie could follow up, well, maybe I can follow up too, right? So share what you're doing. That's what this call is for, and I'm super excited to hear it. So Adela, what you got this morning?
Let me unmute. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Well, first of all, the system works. I didn't even share this last month, but I did get someone from Facebook. Okay, tell me about these drops. So I got her, and she's doing well. But I had a Mother's Day event on Saturday, and it was only a $40 event. That's all I had to pay. And we're sitting there at the Lake Elsinore Women's Club, which was really ironic because that's the club, that clubhouse is where my husband and I 35 years ago had our wedding reception. So it was like, wow, this is kind of special. So God blessed me there. He really did. Because first of all, it was a very slow event. Okay. So what I did is I got my phone and I did a live and I went and did a Facebook Live to everybody. So the vendors got to see me. And then it was very slow. I'm sitting there, the gal behind me, long story short, we talked a lot. Beautiful young gal. She signed up right then and there as a brand partner, bought the Global Legacy and Sugar Stop. Okay. Then the lady across from me who sells paparazzi, who's not happy with paparazzi anymore, uh, is coming. Because of that event, I'm having an impromptu drop talk at my house on Tuesday. Right then and there, I did it on Canva, and I said, "Well, look, I'm having a drop talk Tuesday. She's coming Tuesday." The Mary Kay lady next to me, who definitely needs to lose weight too, is coming on Tuesday. Last week, I took a walk around the block, and the lady at the corner that I never met is coming. So I'm having a drop talk Tuesday. And yes, it went well. Just get yourself out there, do the do's, and don't give up. That's the secret. Don't give up.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, Adela, you're like wonderful. That's amazing. First of all, I love that you said you were at an event on Mother's Day weekend. How many people, be honest, would have used an excuse and said, I'm not doing an event on Mother's Day weekend? Not you, not Adela. She's like, I want to grow my business. I'm going to do it. It's a $40 event. I'm taking advantage. I love the fact that you are so aware, right? You're so aware of what you're doing, and like you're like, it's a slow event. So I'm gonna go live. Like, how bold is that? How awesome is that?
It was
Smart.
bold.
Super smart. Because you know what she did? She went live. So it kind of forced everybody to engage. She went around with her camera. She was excited. That is incredible. Not only that, it's like people were seeing that. They're like, what's she talking about? What's she doing? Right? It was a slow event. So she started to create the momentum. So congratulations for that. And I love that people are coming to you from Facebook now, these events, other companies, right? We talked
Yes.
about this in Punta Cana. There are so many people that are in a weird place right now. They're with other companies or they're doing other things and they're not getting the traction. They don't have this stability. They don't see a future or the finances. It's not about being icky or slimy or weird or any of those things. It's about just sharing, hey, this is what I'm doing, asking the right questions. What are you doing? Are you being successful? Are you happy? Do you have support? It's that kind of thing that's genuine. And I love that Adele has that genuine heart to say, hey, someone must have shared she wasn't happy with the paparazzi. And guess what she did? She's like, well, this is what I'm doing. And this is why I like it. And there she is. She bought a big old pack and did all the things. And I love that. So I love how you say it so like nonchalant. Yeah, she just signed up. She bought this and this pack. That is the attitude. That is you're exceedingly like expecting those things. You're putting it out there and they're coming back to you. And I love that. So huge congratulations. If you have not done an event like that, I would encourage you to look into it. So many people, Ashley is another person that gets into her community. I have not done that. So honestly, you inspire me to look for those things. You inspire me for sharing that on these calls. It makes me say, okay, maybe I should look for those things in my town. Anyone else? So great job. I love that you're doing that.
I just want to share real quick too. That will
Yeah.
help you get out of your comfort zone. because then you can be meeting people and you're going to be getting more confident. I mean, I've been doing events for years, but I remember the first one I did, I was scared, but it'll help you grow personally, because that's what this business is all about, personal growth. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. And the more you do, Della, is it the easier it gets, right?
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. So proud of you. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. I think Katie was next.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Okay, I am using the tool of inspiration from Kelly Smith, from Donna Sambula, from Daniel Singh, from Eric Mentor, from all of you guys. That is my tool. And how do you get that tool? You're on this IPA call. You got to be around the campfire, guys, because I am definitely not blazing any trails, but I'm changing lives. And that's what we have to remember. So last week, I told y'all about the mother who's helping her son. And I've had to send out 2 packs to them. And I kept, I told her about the 4-pack free shipping. Well, Saturday, I really wasn't thinking about following up, to be honest. I was just thinking, I got to do the tracker and don't really feel like doing this because we're all there, correct? And so she texts me, hey, I'm ready to order the 4-pack. Well, after so much struggle helping her, I think it took almost all day, to be honest. She was having a problem with her bank approving the purchase. So that's what happened, but we got it in. And her son, I just want y'all to know why it's about changing lives. It's not about a sale. Her son almost died the other day because of he's on a CPAP machine. And I'm just so excited that he is on this journey, that she wants to help him. And that's the biggest IPA I think you can do for people. So anyway, my next goal is, I didn't want to tell her about subscribing to anything because this is a touchy thing. It's not about selling. Let's get people on the drops. Let's follow up with them on their journey. Let's see how they're doing, and then we can slowly nudge them into the other products. But that's my next goal. I'm not stopping with just selling a 4-pack.
I love
Hope
that.
that
Katie,
helps you guys.
I adore you so much because for you, it is that. Like it's 100% that. And I love that because you get it, right? And when we wake up and that light bulb goes off and you look at these products as a gift and as something that you can create an impact while making an income, that's when everything changes. I'm telling you right now, when you get up like Katie and you know, I have a gift and I want to go share this with someone else because it's going to radically change their health, which is going to radically change their life, then it becomes a mission, right? It becomes our mission and our passion. And with that, the financial blessings just start flowing in. And so I love that. I love your heart. And I know that people see that in you. And that's why you're having the success that you're having. Eric Mentor is another one he leads that way, right? We all want to make money. I mean, who doesn't want to make money? We absolutely do. It's important. It's an important part of our business. But when people really get that, sorry, someone decided to call me. When people really get that, that's when things start to shift. I'm telling you. So Katie, I love that you shared that. And I'm really excited that you followed up with that because I was wondering how that went. Sometimes there's just, let's be honest, we have people that are kind of difficult, not in a bad way. They either just, it's like they're buying for their son. There's some components to that. They have a credit card issue. It's like you worked on a weekend all day to get, your customer inside and getting the drops and getting set up. And so that just shows your heart. And I just want to tell you how much we value that and how appreciate that, because that is Partner Co, right? That is what we want. That is what we want to emulate into this community, is that we truly want to help people in their health. And Katie, that's exactly what you're doing. So I love that you said you weren't done, that you weren't going to leave it. Like eventually you're going to continue to help, but she's going to share, the support product. She's going to talk about the subscription. She's meeting them where they're at. And I love that you have that skill set, that mindset, and that you're putting that into action. So huge, huge, huge. Congratulations. Donna, do you want to say anything to that? Because I know she referenced you also.
I just want to make it clear that, Katie, we learn from you too. I mean, you have such a genuine heart, and just to hear the emotion that comes behind your voice, it's like you're doing it all right. And you aren't looking at it as a sale. You are looking at to help people. And people, if we feel it, I'm sure people feel it. And like Kelly said, that is why you're being so successful, is because you are sharing from your heart. You're not selling. And that is so key. So many people, like, I don't know, I'm getting better, and I do find myself sometimes still doing it. But when you walk into a room full of people and you think, oh gosh, who can I, you do that. And it just, because you are thinking, I want to be successful. But when you just open your heart and you be natural, it's all going to fall into place. And it's just, and Katie, you are a prime example of that, because you are one of the people that I think of that genuinely share from their heart, and your emotion that speaks through your voice. It's so touching. So we learn from you too, Katie. So thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And I want to touch really quick before we move on, Tan. Did you hear what she said when she was talking about the tracker? She had that little, I feel like tracker. Can I be honest? Weekend, I did not like doing tracker. I did not. I didn't want to do it. I was like, I'm tired. I want to just relax for Mother's Day. I feel that way too. So if I don't care what day it is. I don't care if it's Monday, if it's Wednesday, if it's a Sunday, and you're like, I don't really want to do the tracker. I feel you. I don't always want to do the tracker too. But here's the thing. When we make the decision, like Katie did, to just do the things, that is when incredible things start moving. And that's when you're helping people. That's when you are creating impact. That's when you start creating income, right? Something that I'm doing within our team, and I'll just share this because it's helping. We have a chat. If you have a chat, if you have a group chat, I highly encourage you to do this. We said, okay, look, when you get done with the tracker, let's commit to do it. Anybody who's committed to do it every day for 28 days, we have a group that's doing it. Drop a T in the chat. So during the day in our chat, we get the T's and we're like, awesome, congratulations, way to go, right? We're encouraging people, saying good job, whether it takes you an hour. The other day, I didn't get done with the tracker until 10 o'clock at night, just being real. But I didn't go to bed. I dropped my T in the chat at like 10:30 and said, I got it done, right? But encourages me when I see other people doing it. And if I'm asking them to do it, then I know darn well I'm not going to bed until I get mine done. So it's just about encouragement. It's just about a decision. We don't always feel like it, but good job for doing that, Katie. I want to recognize that. All right. And I see you up next.
All right. Hi, everyone. So I'll just jump in and say I've been very, very busy bee. As you remember, I did a booth a couple of, maybe it's coming up on 3 weeks now. If you can do those and get comfortable doing them, they are great because they put all fresh new faces into your potential customer or brand partner list. And I was very sincere with people when I had my conversations with them, like you're talking about, coming from the heart and just really learning, like asking questions. What are your troubles? What are you looking to resolve or solve? And then following up with them, making little notes during the event. I had a special list where I would write down their name and a note about what they were looking for, or they want me to wait a week till they get paid, to reach out to them, whatever it was. So now I'm following up with that, and it's, I probably still have, a month's worth of activity just off of that. It's a great thing. Oh, and let me put into the chat, if you didn't see before, I had created a ridiculously detailed list of what to do for setting up a booth, a big booth. So you're welcome to look at that. Anyway, the bottom line is I have yet this week 2 realtors that are strongly interested in doing this, a chiropractor I meet with tomorrow and a salon owner that I meet the week after. But people have just been coming to me as well from my Facebook posts. So the tracker is the bottom line and follow up is the main thing I'm saying for IPA. And I do have someone, I do a network group periodically, and that messaging in the chat of urgency, there's a body balance challenge, reach out to me today if you want to get free shipping on products. I threw that out in a networking group. And I like Saturday night at 10 o'clock, I get a text. Hey, this is Colleen from the networking group. Tell me more about those drops in your body balance challenge. So it's like 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, well, I'm still awake. Do you want to talk? She's like, oh, sure. So we chatted and she's like, well, send me some information. What I sent her was the dropwithann.com. It's my board's digital business link and the digital business card and the Partner Co. Website. I let her start browsing and then we were going to talk the next day. Well, she did jump in. I promote the 4-pack because that's the bargain. You're going to want to use this for 4 months anyway. Some people don't see the results immediately, so stick with it. So she bought a 4-pack and 200 something PV on the next day. So it's enthusiasm, it's belief. Know that you know that you know. There's nothing like this, and you have the ability to help someone. If you just focus on that when you talk to someone, I think that comes through, and they are excited about a natural way to reach their goals. So it's
Oh,
been great.
and I love that so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. So many things I want to pull apart from that. One, do you see kind of I don't know, do you see these ladies who shared today? Like they have their niche, right? They have what they're good at. They found what they like to do that's yielding them success. Yes, they're posting on Facebook. They both made mention that people have come to them on Facebook. But do you see the difference? They're getting out into the community because that's what they're good at. They're doing events. That's what Anne is good at. That's what she found that she likes to do. She likes to get in front of people. Y'all, that's huge. I love that. That's what works for them. That's what makes them feel good. That's what's getting them in front of brand new people. And I think that's awesome. Some people are really great at social media, so they focused on social media only. But I love that there's a difference, right? They're both can win. You can utilize both. And I love that they get on here and share. Adela and Katie, thank you for doing that. Thank you for raising your hand. Thank you for telling us about these events, these meetings, and all these things that you do, because it is a little bit different than a lot of us who are just mainly social networkers on social media. But do you see they both work? That the end goal is helping people, that the goal is saying, here's the gift. We want to help you and introduce you to products that are changing the lives of so many people in their health. And that's the goal, whether you do it on social media or you do it like Adela at a networking event, or you do it like Anne at a booth. There's so many ways to do it. And I absolutely love that y'all are sharing that. So congratulations. Also, same thing that Adela and Katie were saying. Same thing. She genuinely wants to help people feel better. Why? Because Anne feels better. Anne is using the products. She uses the product. She's being consistent with the product. She's sharing her own journey with the products. It starts with her. And because she has a transformation and she feels a way on the product, she can then go out and get a booth and say, hey, this is why I'm excited. This is what I love. And I want to help you. Did you hear another thing she said? I share the 4-pack. That's my go-to. Why? Because she said it's going to save them the most money and it's going to help them stay consistent. She gets it. She understands that's what she's doing. So she's emulating that and telling other people, because guess what? They don't know what they need. They don't know what the best deal is. They don't know about the consistency thing. So Anne is being amazing at setting that foundation and setting those expectations. So I love that you mentioned that. She's utilizing the system and tools in place to go out and help more people. So that's exactly what we want. And I'm just so proud of you. And thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. And my new thing too is I really want to make sure I'm keeping a list of the people. I mean, it's in my back office too, but I want to remind myself to reach out to people and really keep that relationship and caring going after the sale.
Yeah.
That's
I love that.
pretty
I love that. And I like that you said I'm a note taker. So like if I talk to somebody, I do the same thing. I'm like, okay, they said to call next weekend. Oh, no, she wanted this. I ask questions. And so I want to remember it. So I write it down. So I love that you said that. And follow up. That's part of the system. Following up, reaching back out to people. Cindy talked about this, I think, early last week. It takes dozens of interactions typically before someone makes the decision. So following up is key because you don't know, maybe it'll be the fourth time you followed up. Maybe it'll be the 14th time that you followed up. But if you don't follow up, you'll never know if it's that one time, that next time that they're ready to get started. So I love that you touched that on that follow up. Great job. Yes, long game, Katie, is exactly right.
Hey, Kelly,
Donna, did you want to say something?
can I just add to that?
Yeah.
Because I just want to remind all of you, like, let's take Katie, let's take Ann. They didn't start right out the gate. Like, it started slow for them. And I know there was times Ann is on my team Zooms on Friday, and it gets discouraging, and she felt like it's not going to happen for her. Katie even said that she didn't feel like it was ever going to happen for her, but it is happening, and it's because they're doing the tracker, they're being consistent, and they never quit. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like, don't get discouraged when you feel like it's not happening for you, because if you just continue and don't quit, you can pause, but don't quit and just keep moving forward. And then you'll be sharing stories like Ann and Katie. So I just want to say, you two ladies, I'm so proud of you for pushing through and keep moving forward. And I learn a lot from both of you.
I love that. And can I give you like just a little bit of a revelation that I've had over the last 13 years in this industry? I've built teams, massive teams, hundreds of thousands of people I've had in my organizations over the last 13 years. And I can tell you truly from my heart that I would rather have 100 Adelas, Katie's, and Ann's who are consistent, who love the product, that love the company, that love the industry, and love people, and are doing what they're doing than 100 rock star influencers that go crazy and make millions of dollars. I would genuinely. Why? Because I would rather have people that are creating stickiness in real, genuine relationships and are loving and happy with the impact that they're creating, because that is the long game. That is legacy. That is who you build long term with. Okay. I promise you it is. So when you ever feel like, man, I'm not a Danielle saying, I want to do what Donna's doing. If you don't compare, like that's the worst thing that you could ever do, because you might be on page 11 of your story and Danielle might be on page 5060, right? Y'all are not in the same place yet. So you can't compare it, right? So just don't look to the left or the right. Look at where you're going and continue to do the things, work the systems and tools, be genuine, create the impact, care about people. And I promise you, the money, the ranks, the trips, all of that will come genuinely if you continue to do that. And no matter what rank you are, no matter how much money that you're making, I'm telling you right now, just like Donna said, y'all, each of you in your differences in where you are in your business makes an impact on me every single time I get on this call, regardless of any of those other things. I promise you, I learn something always from the people that get on this IPA call. And I appreciate each and every one of you and what you bring to the table and what you're giving to this team, because that's creating a powerful, powerful community and culture. And that's the best part of this business for me. So thank you. I just adore you guys. All right, Mike. Can you unmute? Maybe. There you
Hello?
go. There you go.
Cool. There you go. Awesome. What's it? Good morning, everyone. My IPA is about 3 weeks ago, I got my cousin to do the drops with us. He bought a set of drops. We went to a family function and I just told him to just do the drops with me since he's trying to lose weight. And then he told me to come out to the gym with them since him and his son been going to the gym together. And so I decided to, sign up for a gym and go to a woman and go to the gym for the past 3 weeks together. But right after he bought a pack of drops, he bought another one for his wife. And I didn't know he bought it for his wife. He just wanted to get another one. And so I gave him another one, but it took me a minute because I was still waiting for like my whole package to come in. And then for the past 3 weeks, I just been getting him interested into doing the drops. He noticed that he's been dropping weight as well too. And was it he yeah, I just kept getting him interested every single day. And so I told him, I was like, dude, why don't you just do this with me? Because you're kind of like sharing this already. Because he's starting to, share a lot of the drops on social media. And I'm just like, this guy's a natural, and so I kept pushing the issue of signing, just putting down the $30 membership and just being a brand partner for the rest of your life. And so, he decided to was it I think last week on Friday, he was busy, so I thought he was gonna do it like on Wednesday, but Friday came along and he was just I asked him, I was like, hey, so did you sign up? He was like, I did. I just was it I just dropped the was it a 4 pack. And so I only wanted him to just like sign up as a brand partner, but I also had a feeling that he's gonna do like his shopping once he looks into the when he's gonna sign up. And so I was like, I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna buy something because that's just how he is once he finds something interesting. And so was it I came back to him, I asked him, like, what did you get? He was like, I got a 4 pack. I was like, oh dang, that is amazing. So he bought that for him and his wife. So
That's
um
awesome.
yeah,
That's awesome.
and so I believe he said he's gonna get his brother-in-law in it as well too. And so it's only a matter of time. But yeah, it was interesting. I was kind of stoked for that. So
Fantastic. Well, I love that you said that you got him on the drops and then he got you in the gym, right?
yeah.
That's a good friendship. That's a good partnership. I love how that worked out. Mike, I just love you. I love when you share. You're genuine. You just always like share from your heart. And I love that. You guys, it just, sometimes it's like literally that simple. Like Mike's like, dude, you're already sharing the product. You got your wife on the product. You got somebody else on the product. Like, why would you not just join as a brand partner? Like sometimes it's just helping someone see they're doing it already, right? And that I love that you just showed them, hey, this is what we do. Like this is what I do, and you could do it too. It's that simple. We're just talking about the drops. It's getting our friends on it. It's talking about it at the gym. It's making a post on social media. And because you keep it so simple, Mike, he saw, hey, I can share this too. I'll pay the $30. And he just went on and bought the 4 pack. Like he already knows, like that's a great deal. So I love how that genuinely naturally flowed. Do you see that? That's
Yeah.
just so cool. Just being yourself, not making it salesy, not making it a big thing. You're just talking to your buddy, talking to your girlfriends. You got them on the drops. See how naturally that conversation came for Mike? Mike's just like, hey, you got a box of drops for your wife. You're sharing about it on social media. Why not make some money doing it? So I love how that worked out. So huge congratulations there. Good job.
Yep.
Awesome. You
And,
guys. Oh, who's that?
and, and
Oh, I think someone's unmuted. Not sure who that is, Louie. Anybody else? Was someone trying to? We good? Okay, awesome. All right. Anybody
I think
else? We're gonna.
Bonnie has her hand up, right? Bonnie, did you raise your hand? Okay,
Okay, I can't
we
see
have a
that.
couple minutes.
All right, Bonnie, where you at? Can you unmute? Can she unmute? I can't see her.
She's having trouble and I'm trying to unmute her and it's not allowing me to unmute her either.
Oh, darnicles.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's not even letting me do it.
Okay. Sorry, Bonnie. We'll get you next time.
Yeah,
Yes,
next time.
next time for sure. Katie, you want to say something?
Okay, real quick. So one more IPA that y'all have heard me talk about, Gloria. So she got on the Body Balance Challenge video, and she bought the Mother's Day pack. I'm like, oh my God, I have a team member who actually bought something. And then she got into the Body Balance group and started listening to all the videos. She said, I need to order more things. She's blowing me away because she actually I'm her accountability partner. So I encourage everyone to get one. She sent me the list of her food plan, of her shopping list, and it feels good to have somebody on your team that is actually involved. So this is a first for me in all the network marketing companies I've been in. Um, so I'm hoping and I asked her, I said, you're blowing me away. Who are you going to recruit? She said, well, I'm recruiting myself first. Recruit yourself first, guys. And that's what I've done with myself. And that just a quick encouragement. The system
Love that.
works if you plug them in.
I love that. I love it. You showed everybody what they needed. Because sometimes that's just it. It's just showing people, hey, we're going to do this together. Grab the diamond pack or whatever it is. Grab the 4-pack, whatever you're doing. I love that you said that because that's how you get people on board. And she's right. You guys, it's always fun. It's always more fun. It's always it makes it easier when you have someone doing it with you. You need an accountability partner, whether it's in your own health journey or whether it's in your business. I would highly encourage you to get with someone who can run with you, who can text you, who you can call and say, okay, I need help. Or, hey, can you, sit down and chat with me about this? It's imperative. It's so important. So if you don't have one, reach out to someone in your team. If you can't find someone, reach out to us and maybe we can connect you with someone. That would be a good accountability partner. All right. Before we wrap it up, of course, it's we've got the BOC at 11 o'clock, and today we have the powerful, amazing Take You to Church, Dana Harper. I'm excited. I love listening to him. So make sure you get on that. That's part of your tracker. That is part of your personal growth and development. I want to hear a bazillion dings on that call, right? We want to hear. Can I tell you, as a host, as someone who trains on that call, we feed and drive off that. When there's live human bodies coming on and supporting us by listening live, it means something. So if you can, dial into that call. If you're not, man, you're missing out. There's some really great people that are sharing some great, not even like trainings, but just really heartfelt stuff that helps you in life and in your business. So jump on those BOC calls. Dana's going to be fantastic. If you're not in the Body Balance Challenge, make sure this is the last day to get registered. So get all your reach outs out. Make sure you connect with people who want to do the challenge because this is the last day. And then we're going to have double qualifiers. I don't know how long, so let's just go with it for this week until they tell me you're crazy and we're not doing that anymore. Work hard, continue to do the system, and let's get more people to Punta Cana. We have, I believe it's Denise. Is it Denise praying us out today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, take us out. Thank you so much, y'all.
All
If you
right.
want to stay on, stay on. If you want to hop off, that's okay too. We love y'all.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I just love this. It's so joyful. I don't care what kind of like mood you're in first thing in the morning. When I get on my IPA, I mean, the joy is just so exciting. I mean, it's so motivating. And I love that about our IPAs. I love it. I just have to give a huge shout out. One of the biggest IPAs I've had so far is my husband is starting the drops today and joining the challenge with me. And I am so thrilled about it. And he's so excited. He doesn't need to lose weight either, Kelly. So he's going in it to win it, to just feel good and to work on fitness. And we're both extremely excited to start this. So Father God, I just am so excited to be here. I'm so thankful for each and every one of my brothers and sisters that are on this call. Lord, we thank you. We thank you so much and so grateful for this family, number one. I feel this is a kingdom business. I know that we are coming together in the same mindset and thoughts and heartfelt desire as you do, to serve, to be there for our loved ones, to be there for our friends and those that are coming into our lives that we don't even know, that we are going to have that door of opportunity that you always love to do for each and every one of us. You open those doors of opportunity so that we can be able to be who we need to be for that person at the right time. So thank you for that, Father. Thank you for the things that we are all doing. Thank you for this challenge, which is going to be amazing, because this is what we need to be able to not only motivate ourselves, but to motivate others. And we thank you for that. Father, you are a motivator. You love to motivate your children. You love to show us things that are beyond our imagination. And we learn so much from each other because we learn so much from you. So thank you for blessing Partner Co, blessing each and every person within Partner Co. Those that are just learning about it, thank you for showing them and giving them what they need to know for themselves, Father, and using us as the catalyst, using us to come alongside them, to motivate them, to help them, to be there for them, to be a friend, mostly to be a friend and to love them where they're at. We praise you for it. We thank you for it. Thank you that we're kicking off this 28-day challenge today. Thank you for showing us still the people that need to come on board with this so that we can all do this together. And we give you the glory for it all. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, God.
Amen.
great
Thanks,
job
guys.
today.
Have a
Thank
Great
you,
day.
Beautiful. Thank you, Denise.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Amen. Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
you guys.
Thank
Amen.
Double rank
Thank
out of
you. Have a
12.
good day.
Let's do
Have a
it.
great week.